back, handoff, Hunt. Jones, Alex Smith keeps it! Left side, touchdown! Kansas City! As Alex Smith tastes the sweet nectar of the end zone! Back after Alex Smith in the pocket. Flush from the pocket now, running right. Holding it, he's going to throw it late. He's got Albert Wilson! Makes it over the shoulder grab! And he's all the way down to the right sideline at the Washington 35-yard line. 2020 time, high snap, pulled down. Butker's kick is up! It is right down the boulevard! It's good! And Harrison Butker kicks some, you know what, as he pledges the Chiefs' kingdom in his first game.
Hello and welcome Chiefs Kingdom to another episode of Let's Talk Chiefs Live! Alright, and now the Chiefs are undisputed the best team in the NFL after that amazing win against the Washington Redskins. They won 29-20. We saw a very good team and we faced a very good team. I think that the Washington Redskins are probably the second best team in the league. But we still won, and the Chiefs are now 4-0 and the only undefeated team in the NFL. What a fun game that was, though, as we saw a rookie kicker basically get the game-winning field goal. This guy barely knew the names of any of his teammates, and he was able to get that kick in and win the game for us. The real hero of the day is Alex Smith. This guy, Alex Smith, this new Alex Smith we're seeing, he is just taking over this team and he's proving everyone wrong. I love it. He is the most effective quarterback in the NFL. His completion percentage is #1 in the NFL. I think right at 76%. That is amazing, and his stats this week tell the story of Alex Smith. But unfortunately, it was Kareem Hunt's worst game. I know, it's tragic. He had 101 yards. Are you kidding me? This rookie, his worst game of the year, it was 101 yards. That is some people's highest achievement usually in the season if they can break 100 yards. And he did it, and it was his worst game so far. So I hope to see that be his only worst game, and he just keeps getting 100-yard games. People are already calling him MVP of the league, and with reason, because this guy is literally going to be a legend. The Chiefs are starting to give him 20 carries a game. He's going to be a workhorse coming down the stretch of this season. But with speaking of Alex Smith, that's going to bring me right into the Big Red play of the game.
Look for the challenge.
This play was amazing, and it was an Alex Smith that we want to see, and I hope we continue to see. This guy, he's rolling out, and you know he's going to take it down the field and run, go out of bounds, stop the clock, we'll have another try. But he's like, no, I'm throwing this dart. And he throws it right to Wilson, who just had the presence of mind to get open. And man, that was needed, because now the Chiefs are definitely in field goal range to win this game, and that's what happened. I want to see that. It was definitely an Aaron Rodgers-esque play. It was an elite quarterback play, and that is what is going to get us through the playoffs, man. This team is just built to be a playoff contender. They're built to be a Super Bowl contender, and it's going to rest on plays like that by Alex. And that's game-changing plays. Now, some might say that the game should have been over before that play even happened, because Josh Doctson dropped the game-winning touchdown, it seemed like. Now, there was plenty of time on the clock to make something happen for the Chiefs. They would have to get a touchdown, though, to win. And instead, it came down to a field goal to win. But you can't say that that's the only reason the Chiefs won that game, because of a dropped touchdown pass. The Chiefs won because they just were the better team in the field on that night. And with that, there was a ton of good things about this game, and some not so good. So let's talk about it in my segment, Take It or Leave It.
I said just take it or leave it, and take it or leave it, and take it or leave it, and take it or leave it, or just take it or leave it, and take it or leave it, oh, take it.
This week, we definitely are going to take Travis Kelce, man. He went off. He came back from a not-so-good game in LA, where he only had one reception. And this week, he has over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown. Like I said, one of the best darts of the season so far by Alex Smith. If we get Travis Kelce going, it's only a matter of time before Tyreek Hill is going to be targeted more. And then what are you going to do as a defense? Are you going to really get on Kelce? Are you going to figure out how to take Hill out of the game? Because if you do that, then you got Kareem Hunt, and he's just going to run over your ass. Unfortunately, we have to leave the Marcus Peters. This game was not very good for Marcus Peters. With the whole politics aside, he just didn't really play a good game. I mean, you could say that the touchdown that he gave up was a little push off there. It's just some bad play. I really don't think a lot of it was his fault. Emotions definitely got a hold of him. He yelled at the fans. It was on national TV. Everyone is going to latch into that. Most of everybody's going off on him, saying he's just the most unlikable player. He's still my favorite player on the team besides Travis Kelce. The second he runs a pick six down to win the game, it's going to be all pish posh back in the past. So really, everyone relax, all right? Marcus Peters is not a poison in Kansas City, and pretty much maybe he is the best cornerback in the league. And we got to talk about injuries. Yeah, leaving that in this game, but unfortunately, you can't because injuries come with you. I mean, we got guys like Tardif out for who knows when with his little MCL sprain. That looked painful when that guy fell right on that knee. I've had MCL sprains myself from snowboarding.
It's going down for
Bummer.
I know how it feels, and you just are defeated because it's such a minor injury, but you can't do anything, and it's so frustrating. We need the line back to health because Alex Smith needs protection as much as possible, and right now we're down to maybe 2 healthy guys on there. Eric Fisher, who looked okay, has his back problems. Mitch Morse is hopefully coming back soon. Injuries are going to plague every NFL team. I mean, even the Redskins went down so many players during that game. The Chiefs are no different. It's going to happen. Luckily, our team is pretty deep. As long as we don't lose any key players. This is defense, this offense, they're gonna be good. On to some positives though. Where were the penalties? Oh, they weren't on the Chiefs this week. No, sir. We definitely had a very clean game. It was really good to see after just horrific 3 weeks of yellow flags everywhere. Really, the penalties were on the other side this week. Washington Redskins killed themselves in penalties. That could be a big reason why the Chiefs won this game too. But we're definitely going to take that, and hopefully that transitions into the next few weeks. So we got another prime time game, baby. This Sunday night, we are playing the Houston Texans. It's a road game, but it is going to be a doozy. We're going to face a guy who many Kansas Cityans wish they had on the team, and that is Deshaun Watson. We moved up right in front of Houston Texans in the draft to take Patrick Mahomes, and many thought we were taking Deshaun Watson, but literally the next pick was Deshaun Watson to the Houston Texans. He now is their starting quarterback.
Whitlock, are you ready to say Deshaun Watson's the real deal?
Whoa, Nelly.
He's looking like a beast. He's definitely a very good quarterback, as we can see. The defense is going to have their work cut out for him because as we've seen with Kirk Cousins and especially Carson Wentz, they can be run all over. And if you let Deshaun Watson start running all over you, we're going to be in trouble. And we got to make him as uncomfortable as possible. And that is going to be a very hard task. This game is going to come down to the wire. Houston Texans are not going to score 57 points on this Chiefs defense, who is only allowed 27 at most. They're averaging 19 points a game. You're not going to see a high-scoring game against these two power defenses. What we need to see is lots and lots of first downs. That is the key to this game. Who's going to get the most first downs and get into the red zone as much as possible? That team will be victorious. I hope it is our Kansas City Chiefs. And with that, this is going to be a great Sunday night football. The Chiefs are looking for their 5th straight victory, going 5-0 in the season. And I want to see everyone in Chiefs Kingdom loud and proud. Put those drinks up to the sky and do the chant. Oh!